Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
Hey! Alrighty, nighty day, pals. You know what time it is now.
Bozo.
It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Chad from the Bearded Hops podcast, back with you for another Friday morning beer review. This can sitting right here in front of the camera, Evil Twin Brewing. Now, this is an interesting brewery. I think we've talked about these guys on a show before. I mean, they're based in Denmark, but they don't necessarily brew in Denmark. But we'll get into that here in a second. So today I'm doing Evil Twin Brewing Bozo beer. This isn't necessarily like a morning themed beer, but I saw this sitting on the shelf and immediately, I saw Bozo and I immediately thought to myself, oh, that's me. I'm, pretty much a Bozo. On the can is a pixelated picture of two guys, apparently the two Bozos. This is an Imperial Stout in a 1-pint can. This is the 2018 version. They used to do this in bomber sized, which is 22 ounces, bomber sized bottles. It's a 17.2% ABV beer. The description on the can, this just cracks me up. Enjoy this rich, ridiculous, and screwballish Imperial Stout with hints of molasses, lactose, chocolate, almond, hazelnut, vanilla bean, cinnamon, oak spiral, chili, marshmallow, muscovado sugar, and coffee. Made for Bozos, it says. Produced in can for Evil Twin Brewing at Westbrook Brewing Company, Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, and distributed by 12% LLC. 12% LLC is their U.S. distributorship. They've got a different distributor worldwide. Well, let me open this up and then we'll get into the brewery just a little bit. I've got my Imperial Stout glass from Luigi Biomoli. That was hard to open. I was afraid that was going to spill everywhere. And the pour. All right, well, that's a good heady beer. It's not a barrel-aged beer, so Imperial Stouts can be anywhere from no head to massive head. That's a good 2.5-inch head. I didn't get the whole can in there. I should be able to get the whole can in there once the head goes down. But, yeah, nice strong fizz. Big bubbles, little bubbles. Smells good from here. So out of the can, I actually can smell chocolate and marshmallow. Those are the two aromas that I can get out of the can. Now out of the head, the marshmallow is stronger. And then some vanilla and chocolate. Usually you can smell molasses out of a beer brewed with molasses, but it's got so much stuff in it. There's a little bit of spiciness to it, which maybe that's where the chili description is coming from. Let this head settle down just a little bit more, and then I'll go in for the first sip. But this, the Bozo beer, the website only has the bottle, which was from December of 13. So I don't know if they do this every year or if this is just a limited edition they do every few years. But this, the bomber bottle, same description for this latest one. This is a really strong beer. We wanted to put it in small bottles, but the two boozers, were so fat they couldn't fit on the label. So enjoy this rich, ridiculous, and screwballish Imperial Stout with hints of what I just told you. Everything that was listed on the side of the can. And in 2013, it was 16%. It is now 17.2. So where was this one brewed? Was it also Westbrook? Yeah, Westbrook Brewing, Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. That's who did the first version of it as well. So They upped the ABV. The first one on their website had chestnut. This one does not have chestnut. That's the only difference that I see. Go in for a taste here. The head's down. Cheers. Whoa, that is a complex taste. Well, first off, it's pretty sweet. I'll say really sweet. You can taste the booziness. There is some burn to it at 17.2. It's definitely there. So I get the aroma of marshmallow when I'm putting it up to my mouth for the taste, but I don't get a whole lot of taste of marshmallow. I definitely get the molasses and the muscovado sugar because it is sweet. It's very chocolatey. Has a hint of vanilla, and I like that chocolate vanilla balance. The chocolate just hits you right up front, and then the booziness kind of takes over. I can still feel the burn in my throat, which I love. I love a good boozy beer. The burn, that's part of the experience of a high ABV beer. Absolutely love that. You can taste almost everything from the cinnamon. There's a little bit of a nuttiness to it. There is some oakiness as I'm breathing out, and I get that boozy burn still in my throat. I can taste the oakiness. Interesting, I don't get any coffee though. That's one thing that's kind of nice about this. And it's not a milky, it does have some lactose in it, but it's not a milky, lactosey taste either. Really good, but boy, that is complex. Holy crap. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Man, these Evil Twin beers, the ones that we've had, I think I have rated really, really high. Big Ass Money, that's a 5. It's a really complex beer as well. I probably, they're both imperial stouts, so I'll compare. They got to be compared to the same category. I'm gonna go 4.75 on this initially, and I'm gonna hold on a 5 on this initially just because it's a little cold. I took it out of the refrigerator later than I wanted to this morning, so as it warms, those flavors might come out even more. So this could easily get bumped to a 5. That's the only thing that's holding me back. I really like this beer. There's really nothing I don't like about it other than it's just, at least at first go, is a little bit too cold. And that's my fault. So that should not affect the final rating. But 4.75, that's delicious. So Evil Twin Brewing was started by the founder. They call him the Beer King. Is Jeppe Jarnet Jersko. That's the Jerks. I'm gonna butcher that because it's a Dutch name. It's got an O at the end with a little slash through it. I don't know how you say that. Their head office is in Brooklyn, New York. It is not open to the public, so they don't do like brewery tours, but they don't actually have an Evil Twin brewery per se where they actually brew their own beers, as far as I know. All of their recipes are their own, but they use other breweries around the world. We have all good intentions to disturb, disorder, and enlighten you with unforgettable beer after beer. Because we are so much in love with good taste, all the beers from Evil Twin are prepared in 10 of the best breweries around the world. So as I said, there is no Evil Twin brewing or brewery. All their beers come from other breweries, but the recipes are theirs. These breweries are exclusively hand-picked to please you with delicate, funky, extreme, and by all means, rare flavors. Maybe not the easiest way to brew beer, but certainly the most fun. One more thing. A clever man once said, "Stay thirsty, stay foolish." And they say that sounds like our vision with just a tad. It's a damn ghost again. So they've got an art director. They've got a Beer King /founder. The head office is in Brooklyn, New York. Distribution is 12% imports out of Brooklyn, New York. Worldwide distribution is, can't even say that, Drikkagate out of Denmark. So if I go over to Untapped, let's see what the rest of the world thinks about this, and then we'll check into Beer Advocate as well. But Untapped has this added January 26th of 18. There are only 1,667 total check-ins at this point, with 1,630 of those being unique. There's no IBUs given, 17.2% ABV. Average rating out of those almost 1,700 is 4.22. Beer Advocate. Bozo Beer 2018. No search results. Let me take out the 2018. 4.23 out of 347 ratings on Beer Advocate. So almost identical. This is the correct one, 17.2%. So awesome. Excellent beer. I honestly have never had anything bad from Evil Twin. They've got some awesome IPAs. Just really, really good stuff. So if you happen to see one of these Bozo beers, pick one up. I guarantee you will enjoy it. I'm going to pour the rest of this one into the glass. Finish up my morning here on a good note, because we got more snow this week. We're just covered in white stuff. Anyway, have a great weekend, everybody, as I say every week. And pick up a beer. Enjoy it. Enjoy your friends and family. Cheers, Prost. Later.